Hi everybody, hi. Can you see me? Okay, once again, guys, I think there is a music going on. Hi everybody, can you see me now? Can you see me? Yes. Hi Manasa, hi Subhamangari, Yashashvi Dubey, Jay Study is here too, Amisha Mishra is here, Priya Karthikeyan is again here. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. So I had given you one question, guys. I had given you one question. It was for the Hall of Fame. I will give the person, I will tell his or her name in some time, not right now. Okay. First, guys, let's start by just starting our class. Okay, first let's just start by starting our class and revising what we have done. Okay, let's try to revise what we have done. After my chat starts reloading, for some reason it just doesn't work. Okay, hi Atharva Sharma, Priyanshi, Akshara Yadav, everybody, welcome to this class. Welcome. Okay, so today is Ray Optics lecture 3. Yeah. I think today's Ray Optics lecture 3. I am not sure. Yeah, today's Ray Optics lecture 3. Yeah, of course it is lecture 3. Okay, so so these hi. Miscellaneous acid is saying yo to you too. Okay, all right. Sure. So let's start with today's lecture with a little bit of recap. Okay, with a little bit of recap of what we have done so far. Okay, so अरे स्टडी मटेरियल को नहीं भूला मैं. स्टडी मटेरियल, आई लव स्टडी मटेरियल, आई ऑलवेज लव स्टडी मटेरियल. ओके, नहीं स्टडी मटेरियल को कैसे भूल सकता हूँ? नहीं. ओके, यस. अरे अथर्व शर्मा तो बाई बोलने लग गया. अथर्व, वेयर आर यू गोइंग मैन? अरे इधर ही रुको यार. ओहो. Okay, chalo. Let's start with the recap, guys. So, first of all, we started this chapter with the introduction of this chapter. We talked through the basic terminology. There was object, image. There was something called real object, real image, virtual object, virtual image. We talked about laws of reflection, and we talked about plane mirror. Okay, and we talked about plane mirror. Okay, so अच्छा चलो ठीक है अथर्व, जाओ क्लासेस है तो जरूरी है. अच्छा, so what we have studied so far, based on that I am asking you this first question. I have a plane mirror and an incident here at an angle of 55 degrees. Guys, you have to tell me. Yes, homework questions all I will solve. Don't worry. Homework question I will solve. Okay, so guys, I have a plane mirror here. The angle of incidence is 55 degrees. You have to tell me the angle of deviation in the chat. Tell me the angle of deviation. Shikha Pragbanda is asking homework questions. Shikha, I will get to that. Do not worry. Okay, all right. Who is Rajesh Arora? All right, everybody, you should be able to give me the answer. I'm not asking for angle of reflection, guys. What am I asking for? I'm asking for angle of deviation. Okay, if I ask you angle of reflection, that will still be 55 degrees. But I am not asking for that. If I extend this ray, I am asking this. This is the angle of deviation. Now, if you see, the angle of deviation will be 180 degrees minus 2 into 55 degrees. We talked about this in the last class, guys. That will be equal to 180 minus 110. That will be equal to 70 degrees. I hope everybody understood. Yashwant, yes, this is lecture 1 notes. I will share. I think lecture 2 notes everybody got. Lecture 2 notes, I hope everybody got. Lecture 1, yes, I think I forgot to share. I will share it. Okay, I will share it, Yashwant. Do not worry. Okay, guys. Next question. Once again, very easy question. We have discussed this yesterday, so I think everybody should know. Tell me the answer. Will the man see his entire image? Yes or no? Very simple question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Will the man see his entire image? Yes or no? Or no? Or yes? Or yes or no? Yes or no? No. No. Give me the answer, option A or option B. Is it yes or no? Yes. No. No. So many people giving different answers. What to do? Let's do solve. Okay, let's everybody solve. Okay, so guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we studied this, we had a man standing here. Okay, and we had the eyes of the man here. Okay, and we had a mirror here. Okay, and if we draw the ray diagrams, guys, if we draw the ray diagrams were looking something like this. This should go here, and the other ray diagram, let me draw the other ray from the bottom of the feet to here. Okay, now guys, you have to remember here I had different values. Okay, what were the different values? This was the height of the man. Okay, height of the man, then you had height of the eyes. Okay, we had height of the bottom of the mirror. Okay, and we had length of the mirror. Okay, and we got two different things. We need length of the mirror as what? Length of the mirror as height of the man divided by 2, and we got height of the bottom of the mirror as height of the eyes divided by 2. Okay, now here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. If 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 okay, this is where things get rocky. Okay, so let's just pay very close attention. These are the hope. If my mirror extends below these 2 points, extends below and above these 2 points, if the mirror is like this, okay, then I don't have any issues, I will still see my full image, okay. But if the mirror is smaller than that, okay, let's say the mirror starts here at the same point, okay, but ends here too quickly, then in that case I will not be able to see this image. Okay, I will not be able to see his full image. Now here in this question, this height, the bottommost point of the mirror, if you see in ideal scenario, the bottommost point of the mirror should be at a height of, you know what, how much, you know what, I will not use this color, I will use some other color. The bottommost point of the mirror should be at a height of 0.8 meter. Now this mirror starts a little bit above from that. Therefore, the man will not be able to see his own feet. He will only be able to see his own feet if the mirror starts at a height of 0.8. If the mirror starts at a height of 0.8, then he will be able to see his feet. But anything above that, and he will not be able to see his own feet. So here he will not be able to see his entire image. He won't see his feet. You have to remember, guys, it's not just one criteria that needs to be satisfied. Both criterias need to be satisfied. Okay. Hi, miscellaneous acid. Hi, Akash Dev. Hi. Okay. All right. I hope everybody understood. Hi, Akash name. I'm taking your name, man. I'm taking your name. This is a very easy question, guys. Everybody should be able to solve. If I have an object going with 5 meters per second, what will be the velocity of the image? If I have an object going with 5 meters per second, what will be the velocity of the image? Tell me, everybody, you know the answer. Dr. Strange is telling option B. Dr. Strange. Archit Gupta is also saying option B. Shubham Angori is saying option B. Nitya is, I think everybody is saying option B. And I also think everybody is correct. In this case, the image will go in this direction. I think everybody knows. And the image will have a speed of 5 meters per second. So, of course, the answer will be option B. The velocity of the image will be minus 5 I cap. Yeah, exceptional one. Kya galti ki? Spaceman is correct. Miscellaneous acid is correct. Very good, guys. Very good. Yashwant Reddy is also correct. So nice. Everybody is answering. Chalo, next question, guys. Okay, next question. What will be the velocity of image in this case, guys? I have an object which is going with a speed of 5 I cap plus 4 j cap. What will be with the velocity of that? What will be the answer? A for Ahmedabad, B for Bangalore, C for Calcutta, D for Damandiu. Okay, what will be the answer? A or B, guys? A or B? Okay, here you have to understand, guys, that if the object is going like that, The image will go like this. The image will go like this. I hope everybody understands. Okay. And the object's velocity in x direction was 5 meters per second. So the image's velocity in x direction will be 5 only, but towards negative x. And the object's velocity in y direction was 4 meters per second. So image's velocity in y direction will still be 4. So the correct answer will be minus 5 I cap plus 4 j cap. Exactly, guys. Exactly. A for Aditya sir. A also for Abhishek sir. Very good, guys. Very good. Very good. Very good. Superb. Subham Kumar. Superb. Okay, chalo, one more question for you guys. Okay, now this one might seem a little bit hard. Okay, this will be a little bit hard. So let's see if you guys can solve it. Okay, let's see if you guys can solve it. What will be the velocity of the image in this case, guys? What will be the velocity of image in this case? Jaya Lakshmi, correcto, correcto, correcto. Tell me, guys, what will be the velocity of image in this case? I hope everybody understands the question. What will be the correct answer? What will be the correct answer? You have four options: A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Priyanshi is saying D. Akshara is saying A. Gautam Kumar is saying A. Akash Dev is saying D. Oh ho ho. Alok Raj is saying C. Priya Karthikeyan is saying 5J cap. Guys, what will be the answer? What will be the answer? What will be the answer? Okay. So what will happen here? Yeah, so many of you are saying D, 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 D. I hope everybody sees that the mirror here is an inclined mirror. Okay, do you guys see that? This is an inclined mirror. So how does that help me? Akash Dev is now saying A, B, C, D. Oh, okay. So what will you do, guys? See, this is where you have to understand a little bit. See, if I extend this below, and if I ask you how much this angle is, so you will say this will be 45 degrees. Okay, so in order to find out the image, what I will do is I will go in this direction, okay, at an angle of 45 degrees only. Okay, and here I will find an image somewhere, and the image will be traveling in this direction. Image will be traveling in this direction. Do you see that? Do you see that? Smart board पे कब पढ़ाओगे? Dev Gupta is asking. Dev Gupta, smart board जब आएगा तब आएगा. अभी तो मैं क्या क्या बोलते हैं, अभी ऐसे ही मस्त पढ़ा रहा हूँ ना मैं, मतलब अभी ऐसे इसमें मजा आ रहा है यार मेरे को, बैठे बैठे पढ़ाने में मजा आ रहा है. बट स्मार्ट बोर्ड आएगा उसमें भी पढ़ाऊंगा मैं, डोंट वरी. ओके, सो the image is traveling in this direction, guys, and it's traveling with the speed of 5 meters per second. So what will be the correct answer? C will be the correct answer. I think Alok Raj had given the correct answer first. Okay, okay, sorry spaceman, I will use English only. I will use English only. Okay, see guys, this is going with a speed of 5 meters per second at an angle of 45 degree with the mirror. So the image will also go at an angle of 45 degree with the mirror with the same speed 5 meters per second. So the correct answer will be minus 5 I cap. Okay, minus 5 I cap. Gustavo D is asking, sir, are you still in Goa? I am not in Goa, my friend. I am not in Goa. C for California. Exactly. C for coconuts. All right. All right. All right. I hope everybody understood. By the way, if you understood, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay. Everybody, please, please, please. If you didn't understand, you give me a thumbs down as well. Of course, if you didn't understand, you have to give me a thumbs down. Okay. But if you understood, give me a thumbs up. Okay, कोई कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा है यहाँ पे. Okay, चलो, अरे चलो ठीक है, चलो समझ में आया. Next question. This is also an easy question, guys. This is also a tricky question, but it's not a very hard question. I think everybody should be able to solve. I think everybody should be able to solve. How to solve this question, guys? Tell me, tell me, tell me. What will be the answer here? What will be the answer here? Yeah, Ashish Rao is saying Menti. Ashish Rao, I will take a Menti very, very soon. Let's see when. Let's see when. Okay. We will take a Menti very, very soon. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What will be the correct answer, guys? What will be the correct answer? What will be the correct Answer, answer, answer. What will be the correct answer? Answer, answer. Shikhar is saying C. Shubhamanguri is saying B, 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 B. Surinder is saying C. Welcome back, Surinder. Balaji S is saying C. Priyanshi Talwar is saying B. Dr. Strange is saying D. Okay. All right. D for doctor. Okay. All right. How to solve this, guys? How to solve this? Okay. So, first of all, I will tell you the correct answer. Okay. First of all, I will tell you the correct answer. The correct answer is C. The correct answer is C. Okay. But how do we get this? How do we get this? Okay. So, in order to do that, in order to understand that, let's make this diagram once again. Okay. Let's say this is the object and this is the mirror. Okay, and remember, understand the method, guys. Okay, because for the next question also, once again you will have to use this method. You will have to use this method once again for the next question. And the mirror is going in this direction with a speed of 5 meters per second. Now I don't know with what speed in what direction the image is going to go. So what I will assume is that image is going towards right. Let's say image is going towards right with a speed of v, which I don't know. Okay, which I don't know. I will just assume it's v. Okay, now here what we do is, let's take two different lengths. Let's take two different lengths. Let's say this length is x. Okay, let's say this length is x and let's say this length is y. Okay, now I think everybody knows that x is equal to y. I think everybody knows x is equal to y, correct? but but you have to understand something else, guys. Okay, if you just look at this part here, this mirror is moving with speed 5 meters per second and this object is at rest. So if you see, as time progresses, the value of x will increase. As time progresses, value of x will increase. If I ask you what will be the value, what will be the rate at which x will increase, what will be the rate at which x will increase, so that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 5 only. That will be equal to what? 5 only. I hope everybody understood, because the mirror is moving with 5 meters per second. Mirror is moving with 5 meters per second. I hope everybody understood. Okay, so yes. Okay, now similarly, if you look at the other part of that equation, if you look at the other part, I have this mirror going with 5 meters per second like this, and the image going with v meters per second. Okay, the image going with v meters per second. Now if you see here, look at the distance y. This y is decreasing with time because of one velocity, and it is increasing with time because of another velocity. Okay, if you look very closely, guys, if you look very closely, v is increasing y. Do you see that? And if you look at this 5 meters per second, guys, this 5 meters per second is decreasing y. I hope you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. So if I write dy by dt, rate of change of y, so what will rate of change of y be? Rate of change of y will be nothing but v minus 5. Y is increasing because of v and decreasing because of phi. Increasing because of v and decreasing because of phi. I hope everybody understood. I really hope everybody understood. Okay, now going back to this, guys, what I can say is that x is equal to y, because this is a plane mirror. X is equal to y, so therefore dx by dt will be equal to dy by dt. Dx by dt will be equal to dy by dt. Okay, which gives me 5 is equal to v minus 5, or v is equal to 10 meters per second, or v is equal to 10 meters per second. Guys, if you understood, please give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you did not understand, please write down what you did not understand and I will come back to you. Okay, miscellaneous acid is asking me, do I like all the topics of science? Mostly, but well, like physics or science in general. Okay. I hope everybody understood. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. All right, Dr. Strange understood. Suchita understood. Suchita is Jayalakshmi Rapati. Suchita, All right, somebody is asking me about Hall of Fame. I will get to Hall of Fame, guys. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, okay. Yashwant Reddy is asking me. Yashwant, I think you might have an issue with this step. I think Yashwant has an issue with this step. Okay, here understand that this v is increasing. See, this distance is y, right? So because of the image velocity, the distance y is increasing. Because of the image velocity, the distance y is increasing, and because of the mirror velocity, the y is decreasing. Okay, so I can write, if only image was moving, I would write this as plus v, and if only mirror was moving, I would write it as minus y. Okay, but because both of them are moving simultaneously, I will write it as v minus y. I hope everybody understood. Pushpakarini, hi Pushpakarini, hi Pushpakarini. Okay, hi Bharti. Okay, chalo. Based on this question, guys, I will give you one more. Okay, based on this, I will give you one more. Let's see if you guys can solve. Let's see if you guys can solve. Okay, here object is moving and mirror is moving. If you see here, object is moving and mirror is moving. Okay, Prithvi Chand is asking, sir, is there any common formula? Prithvi, don't try to go for a formula, try to go for a method. If you go for a formula, you won't be able to solve the other questions that we will get to later. Those are the concave and convex mirror questions later. Okay, so that's why I'm teaching you this here, because we have to do those questions as well later. Okay, when will be the board exams, sir? I don't know, Mahanta. It will be there sometimes. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry about board exams. Okay, guys, tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Shikha is saying A for Aditya, sir. Spaceman is saying Bharti is saying go. Bharti is saying A. Priyanshi is saying B. Alright, guys, how to solve this? How to solve this? How to solve this? A, B. Priya is saying 13 now. Okay. Balaji is saying A. How to solve this, guys? How to solve this? So once again, guys, you have to remember to do the same thing you did last time. Okay. See here. If I make the mirror, if I make the object and the image. Okay, now the mirror is going with 5 meters per second and the object is going with 3 meters per second, and let's say the image is going with v. Let's say the image is going with v. Okay, now what I will do is I will take the two lengths as x and y. Let's say this length is x, okay, and let's say this length is y. Okay, I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood. Now, if you see here, because the object is moving with 3 meters per second, because the object is moving at 3 meters per second, the object is increasing the value of x. It's increasing the value of x. Do you see that? Okay, and because the mirror is moving with 5 meters per second, it is also increasing the value of x. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Both 3 meters per second and 5 meters per second, both of them are increasing the value of x. Both of them are increasing the value of x. Okay. So if I ask you what is dx by dt, that will be equal to plus 3 plus 5. If I ask you dx by dt, that will be equal to plus 3 plus 5. Okay, really hope everybody understood it. Really hope everybody understood. Okay, but if you look at the value of 5 meters per, if you look at the value of y, okay, I will make a simpler diagram. Alag say, okay, this is the object mirror, this is the image. Okay, let's say the velocities are here. I have velocity of 5, I have velocity of v. Okay, and let's say the angle is, sorry, the length is equal to y. So here if you see the value, here if you see the 5 meters per second is decreasing y. Do you see that? This value is decreasing y, and this is increasing y. Okay, so overall if I ask you what will be dy by dt, so what will be dy by dt? Dy by dt will be nothing but v minus 5. dy by dt will be equal to v minus 5. I hope everybody understood. Really hope everybody understood. Now what I can say is that in case of plane mirror, object distance should be equal to image distance. Okay, thank you Dharmesh, thank you. Or I can write dx by dt is equal to dy by dt if I differentiate both sides. Okay, or 3 plus 5 is equal to v minus 5, or v is equal to 13 meters per second. V is equal to 13 meters per second. I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood. Hi Shikha. Thank you Dharmesh. Thank you. Hi Rajesh. Thank you. ओके इससे इसका शॉर्ट ट्रिक होती है ना, स्टडी मटेरियल्स आस्किंग से शॉर्ट ट्रिक भी होती है ना. हाँ, स्टडी मटेरियल देयर आर शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स बट डोंट गो इनटू दैट बिकॉज दैट विल ओनली बी अप्लाइड फॉर plane mirror. It's rather, I would rather have you see a general method so that you can use that for concave convex mirror and concave convex lens as well. Okay, so you should just know a general method which you can use everywhere. You should know a general method which you can use everywhere. Okay, now are faltu sawal hai guys, faltu sawal hai, but I just had to ask. Okay, just to see if you are paying attention or not in the last class. Okay, just tell me the answer. Jaya Lakshmi Raparthi, tell me the answer. Okay, Alok Raj is asking me to explain once again. Alok Raj, okay, Alok Raj, can you go to the video playback later and see the explanation? Okay. All right. Thank you, Manasha. Thank you. Happy Teachers Day to everybody. All the teachers. See, this is a faltu sawal hai yaar. If I have an object with a height of 3 centimeter, then the image will also be 3 centimeters. The correct answer is 3 centimeter. I shouldn't even. What question? Okay, introduction to spherical mirrors. Okay, introduction to spherical mirrors. Okay, what are spherical mirrors? Spherical mirrors are part of spheres. Okay, if I have a sphere, I cut out a part of this and then silver any of the two surfaces, the inner or the outer surface, then the mirror that I will get will be a spherical mirror, guys. Mirror that I will get will be a spherical mirror. I think everybody Vinay Kalyan Gajula is asking for bit side preparation. When I just see these lectures, bit side bade aaram se niklega. Don't even worry. Okay. All right, guys. So I think everybody knows what spherical mirrors are. I think you have studied them in class 10th. Okay. So let's try to talk about this once again. Let's see how much you remember. Tell me which of the following is a concave mirror. Which of the following is a concave mirror? Option A or option B? Option A or option B? Okay, option A or option B. Priya is asking to solve the homework question. Priya, I will solve the homework question. Do not even worry. Do not even worry. Okay, I will solve the homework question, guys. I had given it. I will solve it. I will solve it right now at the end of today's class. Okay, I will solve it right now at the end of today's class. Don't even worry. Okay, I don't know if the answer is going to be a very good answer, but let's see. All right. Okay, everybody is saying A. I think everybody knows the correct answer. It is A. Okay, everybody knows the correct answer. It is A. Okay, in this case, guys, you have to remember this mirror. Okay, this mirror is the concave mirror. Okay, this mirror is the concave mirror and this mirror is the convex mirror. I think everybody knew this already. Okay, concave mirror and convex mirror. So this is a concave mirror and this is a convex mirror. Okay, फालतू सा सवाल था guys. Let's not even waste our time on this. I think everybody already knew this. Okay, we have two different types of mirrors. Concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, now let's see if you guys know everybody should remember the inner surface is called the concave surface, the outer surface is called the convex surface. Okay, you guys should know this. I hope you know this. I'm not going to repeat this. It's class 10th, guys. It's class 10th. Okay, thank you Priyanshi. Happy Teachers Day to every other teacher and happy Children's Day to you guys. Okay, all right. So basic terminologies of spherical mirrors. Okay, basic terminologies of a spherical mirror. So let's say I have two spherical mirrors. Okay, let's say I have a concave mirror here. Okay, and let's say I have a convex mirror here. Okay, so now I am going to mark some points and you are going to tell me what are those points called. Okay, I'm going to mark a few things and you are going to tell me what are those things called. First of all, this point and this point, they have a special name. What are those 2 points called? What are those 2 points called? Dr. Strange is asking me, do I remember, Piyush sir? Of course I do. Okay, when will you do advanced level problems? Spaceman is asking me, when will I do advanced level problems? Spaceman, first basic level problems, then advanced level problems. Tell me guys, what is this called? What is this called? This is called center of curvatures. Exactly correct guys. This is called C is called center of curvature. Okay, I hope everybody understood. Center of curvature is the center of the mirror of which this center of the sphere of which these mirrors are part of. Okay, everybody, very good, very good, very good, very good. Next point, I have a point here and a point here. Tell me guys, what are these 2 points called? What are these 2 points called? Everybody tell me, what are these 2 points called? Okay, what are these 2 points called? Everybody, 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 tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Correct. Gautam is correct. Shubhamangori is correct. Menka is correct. I think everybody has studied very well in class 10th. This point is P. P is called pole of the mirror. P is called pole of the mirror. I think everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Very good. Thank you, Afra. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Then I'm going to make a line and you are going to tell me the name of that line. If I make this line, what will be the name of this line? What will be the name of this line? Tell me everybody, what is this line called? Yes, I think everybody knows, but nobody is telling me. You guys are so shy, so shy. Okay, what is this called? This is called principal axis. Correct. Is it principal or principal? Is it called principal axis or is it called principal axis? Which of the following is it? The top one or the bottom one? Tell me, tell me. Principal or principal? Principal or principal? PLE or re 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 re. You know what? Even I am confused here. Let me check. Let me check. Principal axis. Principal axis, yeah. This is it's actually not this, guys. It's actually not this. Okay, that is wrong. It's actually this principal axis. Okay, it's principal. Okay, all right. This axis is also called principal axis. Very good, guys. I think everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Okay. Then on the mirror, guys, that I think these three terms, so everybody should know: center of curvature, pole, and principal axis. Okay. The next is this. If I have a concave mirror or a convex mirror and I have to make normal at any point, if I have a concave mirror or convex mirror and I have to make normal at any point, then what I will do is that I will join that point with the center of curvature like this. I will join that point with the center of curvature just like this, and this will become the normal. This will become the normal. Now why is this important? Why is this normal important, guys? Because of law of reflection. You have to remember, that the angle of incidence here will be with the normal and the angle of reflection here will also be with the normal. The angle of incidence and the angle of reflection will both be with the normal. It will both be with the normal. I hope everybody understood. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, somebody said I forgot about focus. Or if what happened, sir? Why did you forget focus? Okay, chal, we'll get to focus. We'll get to focus. Okay. Then guys, we have something called para-axial rays. Okay, what are para-axial rays? Can you guys tell me what are para-axial rays? What are para-axial rays? Alright, everybody, anybody can tell me what are para-axial rays? Para-axial rays are rays which are far or which are near to the principal axis. Para-axial rays are rays, okay, which are parallel to the principal axis. You have to remember, para-axial rays are the rays which are parallel to the principal axis and are far away from it, and they are far away from it. Guys, I think you must have seen a diagram like this. You must have seen a diagram like this in your bachpan. Okay, in your childhood you must have seen a diagram like this, where all the rays coming parallel to the principal axis meet at a point called focus, or it feel like they are coming through the focus. Okay, but this is only true if these rays, this is only true if these rays are close to principal axis. Only true if these rules are these rays are close to principal axis. Okay, parallel and close to principal axis. Okay, if they are parallel, okay, but far from principal axis, parallel but far from principal axis, far from principal axis, then in that case not all of them will meet at the same point. Guys, if you can see, they are not all meeting at the same point. Okay, then they will not meet at focus. Okay, at focus they will not meet at focus. Guys, you have to remember this, you have to remember this. They will not meet at the focus if the rays, incident rays, are parallel to the principal axis but are far away from them. Okay, these are what we call para-axial rays. These are what we call para-axial rays. Okay, and I might ask you, if you want to know, but where are they meeting exactly? But where will they meet exactly? Where are they meeting? Okay, so if you have that question in your head, keep it with you, keep it with you, and we will come back to that question. Okay, we will come back to that question. Guys, do not even worry, do not even worry. Okay, finally, everybody knows what principal focus is. If I have parallel rays close to principal axis, then after reflection, they will either meet at the focus or will feel like they are coming away from the focus. Okay, if you are an observer here and you see these reflected rays, what you will feel is, oh, these reflected rays are coming from this point. Okay, so that is what it will feel to you. All right, then we have something called focal plane. Then we have something called focal plane. Okay, this also very important, guys. This will become important when we study big astronomical objects and look at their images. Okay, agar sun ka image, if I'm trying to make image of sun or using a concave mirror, how will that look like? So that is where this will become important there. If I have parallel rays coming like this, okay, but they are not parallel to principal axis, they are at an angle at principal axis. Okay, let's say they are at an angle theta from principal axis, then in that case they will still meet in a vertical plane passing through the focus. They will still meet in a plane which is passing through the focus. Okay, I don't think people can see this diagram very properly. Let's make it bigger. Okay, let's make it bigger. Okay, so if I have rays which are parallel to each other but not passing through, not parallel to principal axis, then they will still meet, but not at focus in the focal plane. They will meet in the focal plane. That plane is called focal plane. Okay, you have to remember, if they are coming at an angle theta, they will go back at an angle theta as well. If they are coming at an angle theta, they will go back at an angle theta as well. Okay, now guys, let's try to find out. See, up until now we have just said that they meet at focus, they meet at focus, they meet at focus. Let's try to find out what that focal length is. Okay, let's try to find out what that focal length is. I think everybody knows that focal length is equal to r by 2. Everybody has studied this, yes, but nobody has proved this. Okay, nobody has proved this. So let's try to prove this, let's try to derive this. Okay, let's try to derive this. So relationship between focal length and radius of curvature. Okay, so let's say very simply I have a principal axis like this. okay, and a concave mirror like this. Okay, if you have a convex mirror, the derivation will just be a little bit different, everything else will remain the same. Okay, and let's say I have the important points here. I have the pole here and I have the center of curvature here. Okay, and I have an incident ray like this, and I have an incident ray like this. Okay, now I want to know, after reflection, where will this incident ray go from? After reflection, where will this reflected ray go from? So what I will do is I will draw a normal at that point. I will draw a normal at that point. Okay, am I good at drawing normals? Mostly I'm good at drawings. Okay, but sometimes I am not good at drawing. Sometimes I'm not good. Okay, so this is going to be the normal, guys. Okay, I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood. Okay, and in that case, this will be the angle of incidence. Okay, and the light ray after reflection will go from somewhere like this. Hurry. The light ray after reflection will go from somewhere like this. Okay, such that this angle is also equal to, such that, one second, such that I will use the pink color just because I can. Okay, such that this angle will also be I, because angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. I hope everybody understood. I really hope everybody understood. Okay, now guys, just to understand everything properly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name some points. Okay, let's say this point here is equal to A. Let's say this point here is equal to B. Okay, and just for fun, if I ask you what is the length CP, then everybody should know that the length CP is going to be nothing but the radius of curvature of the mirror. The spaceman is asking a question. What is spaceman asking? Sir, how much distance from focus line intersect and how to find focal plane? Spaceman will come to that question. Don't worry. Focal plane questions will come back to that. Do not even worry. Okay. Yes, miscellaneous acid is master of arts. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. All right. Shubham Kumar, I hope I will come back to Spaceman's question. Do not worry. So CP is equal to R. If I ask you guys, how much is the length CA? Can you guys tell me how much is the length CA? Can you guys tell me in the chat? Tell me the length CA. How much will be the length CA? Exactly. The length CA will also be equal to R. The length CA will also be equal to R. कोई रिप्लाई नहीं दिया मेरे को चैट में, मैं अकेला पड़ेगा आज, ठीक है? नहीं यार, तो कोई रिप्लाई कर रहा है क्या चैट में? आई डोंट नो. ओके, कर रहे आई डोंट नो. या करेक्ट, आर आया, आंसर तो आया. ठीक है, अच्छा, वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन. दिस इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन एंड एवरीबॉडी शुड टेल मी द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, व्हाट इज दैट? हाउ मच विल दिस एंगल बी? हाउ मच विल दिस एंगल बी? टेल मी एवरीबॉडी, हाउ मच विल दिस एंगल बी? फटाफट से बताओ, फटाफट से बताओ. See, for that you have to remember there is something called, for that you have to remember, your layout is blank. For that you have to remember, if I have two parallel lines, okay, if I have two parallel lines and a common transversal, then in that case this angle and this angle will always be same. This is called alternate angle theorem. Okay, so in this case as well, this angle will be equal to I. I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood. Okay, so then if I draw a perpendicular, from a B to the line AC, and let's say it goes at point D. Now, if you see, I think everybody can see, if you see, this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Can you see that? This triangle is an isosceles triangle. Okay, and since it is an isosceles triangle, this altitude will divide the side AC in half. Okay, so what I can say is that in this case, tell me or not if you believe me, that the length CD should be equal to the length DA. Tell me if you believe it or not. Tell me if you believe it or not. Okay, will it be equal or not? Thank you, Pushpakarini. Will it be equal or not? Yes, they will be equal because I have an isosceles triangle and both of them will be equal to nothing but r by 2. Both of them will be nothing but r by 2. I hope everybody understood. Okay, I hope so, I hope so. Okay, now, once again, if you look at triangle BCD, if you look at triangle BCD, okay, what will be the value of cos I in that triangle? What will be the value of cos I in that triangle? Cos I is basically the adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, okay, which in this case will be CD divided by BC. Do you see that? It will be equal to CD divided by BC. I hope it's clear to everybody. I hope it's clear to everybody. So based on this, if I ask you what will be the value of BC, then that will be nothing but CD divided by cos I. Okay, CD divided by cos I, which gives me BC is equal to how much? BC is equal to how much? R divided by 2 cos I. BC is equal to how much? R divided by 2 cos I. Okay, what that means, guys, R divided by 2 cos I. This is very important. This is very important. That means that if I have, okay, if I have a lot of rays coming onto the mirror, if I have a lot of rays coming onto the mirror, okay, not all of them will pass through the same point. Not all of them will pass through the same point. Okay, where will they pass through will depend on, where they will pass through will depend on the angle of incidence. Where they will pass through will depend on the angle of incidence. Okay, if I have the center of curvature here and the pole here, okay, this ray which is very close to this will pass through the focus. For this ray, this will pass through the focus. Why will this ray pass through the focus? Because as you can see, for that ray, the angle of incidence, the angle of incidence, okay, the angle of incidence, angle of incidence, okay, is small. And if angle of incidence is small, then in that case, if I is small, then in that case cos I will be equal to almost 1, and CF in this case will be equal to R by 2 cos I, which approximately be equal to R by 2. Okay, but if I have a ray which is very far away, if I have a ray which is very far away from the principal axis, which is very far away from the principal axis, then for that ray the angle of incidence will not be small, and that ray will not pass through the focus. Okay, that ray will not pass through the focus. But in this chapter we will not even study this rays. Okay, in this chapter we will not even study these rays. In this chapter we will only study what? We will only study para-axial rays. We will only study rays close to the principal axis. We will only study rays which are close to principal axis. I hope. Hi momentum with hi Ariba. Okay, Ariba, this is live. Yes. Okay, I hope everybody understood. I really hope everybody understood. Okay, but in general, guys, you have to remember this formula. If angle of incidence is not small, then you have to remember this formula. Okay, sometimes in the advanced test they will ask you questions based on this. Okay, sometimes in the advanced test they will ask you questions based on this, so you have to remember this as well. Okay, should I give you an advanced question? let me try to give you an advanced question and let's see if you are able to solve this. Okay, let me try to give you an advanced question and let's see if you are able to solve this. Okay, I have a concave mirror like this. Okay, I have a concave mirror like this. Why is the design ideas coming? Yeah, I have a concave mirror like this. Okay, is my drawing not very good? My drawing is awesome. Okay, yeah, by the way, everybody who asks is my drawing bad or good, you always have to assume that my drawing is good. Okay, let's say I have a ray. Let's say I have a ray which is coming like this. Okay, which is coming like this. Oh, super awesome, guys. Which is coming like this. By the way, this is center of curvature. I. Oh, This is center of curvature and this is pole. And after reflection, you know what this ray does after reflection? Oh, you are going to be so stumped. After reflection, this ray goes through the principal focus. Okay, after reflection, this ray goes to here. Okay, so in this case you have to tell me, angle of incidence. You have to tell me angle of incidence is what? Okay, angle of incidence is what? This ray after reflection goes through the principal focus, guys. What? Yeah, exactly, miscellaneous acid. Thank you so much, okay. Yeah, in case the figures are not awesome, you just go with the assumption that they are awesome. Okay, all right, tell me, guys, tell me what will be the angle of incidence in this case. Okay, how will I do this, guys? Okay, so सी डायग्राम जब अच्छा नहीं बनता है ना तो फिर फील भी नहीं आती है. लेट मी ट्राई टू डू दिस अच्छे से प्रॉपरली. ठीक है, और ये हर क्लास में ना कभी तो ये प्रॉब्लम आती ही है. ओके, लेट मी ट्राई. गो नो, इट वोंट गो. Okay, let me draw a better diagram. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make full use of these circles. Let's try to draw a circle. Okay, let's make it black outline, no fill. Okay, and yeah, let's just make it like this. Let's make it dashed circle. Very good. Now what I do is, let's just draw the rest of the things. Okay, what I have here is, guys, a mirror like this, something like this. I have a mirror which is something like this, and I have an incident ray which is something like this. Okay, and this is the center of curvature. After reflection, the ray goes from here. What will be the angle of incidence? Okay, what will be the angle of incidence? So how will I find the angle of incidence? Very easy, guys. What you do is, first you draw the normal here. Okay, let's say this normal is at point A. This point everybody knows is P. Okay, so now everybody tell me this. This is the most important question. Okay, if this is the angle of incidence I, okay, how much will this angle be? This will be also I. Do you guys see this? And how much will this angle be? This will also be I. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. Okay, now, if you see in this triangle ACP, the length AP will be equal to the length PC. Why will the length AP be equal to the length PC? Because this is an isosceles triangle. Do you see this? So the length AP will be equal to how much? R. Also, by the way, the length PC is equal to how much? R. And one final question to you guys. Okay, one final question to you guys. What is the length AC equal to? What is the length AC equal to? Can anybody tell me what is the length AC equal to? Anybody, anybody, anybody. AC, AC, AC. How much will that be? Hmm? Come on, you know, that is also equal to R, guys, because this is the same as the radius of curvature. So this is not an isosceles triangle. Triangle ACP is actually an equilateral triangle. Okay, because this is an equilateral triangle, this angle will also be I, and I will actually be equal to 60 degrees. I will actually be equal to 60 degrees. So if a light ray is incident at an angle of incidence of 60 degrees, after reflection it will go to pole of the mirror. After reflection it will go to pole of the mirror. Exactly, guys. If you understood, please give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you understood, please give me a thumbs up in the chat. Come on, yeah, come on. You can. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Yes? All right. Good, good. Okay. Now after we are done with this, let's do a very small question now, guys. Okay, very good, very small question now, guys. Okay, what is the small question? The homework question that I had given you. Okay, the homework question that I had given you. I think everybody remembers the homework question. Okay, if you don't, let me just write down the homework question. अरे यार ये बार बार ये डिजाइन आइडियाज क्यों आ जाता है? हाँ ठीक है. I don't want your design ideas, Microsoft. I do not want your design ideas. Okay, so what was the question? What was the question? I had a mirror like this. I had a screen here like this. I had a screen here. I will make it with just the way I made it. Okay, and I had an incident ray here. Okay, I don't know if I had told you the angle of incidence, guys. Can you tell me the angle of incidence? Was it 37? Was it 37? Yes. What was the angle of incidence, guys? The angle of incidence was 37. Yes. No, I don't know if you guys are correct. Yeah, the angle of incidence was equal to 37. The angle of incidence was equal to 37. I hope everybody knows that. I hope everybody knows that. Yeah. Okay. And then after reflection, the light ray went here. Okay. And what was happening is that the mirror was rotating. The mirror was rotating with omega is equal to 1 radians per second. The mirror was rotating with omega is equal to 1 radians per second. I think that was the data that I had given you. Okay, and also at the same time, I had given you this length as equal to 10 meters, and I had asked you what will be the speed of this spot here. Yes, this was the question. This was the question. Yes. Okay. Now how do we solve this question, guys? How do we solve this question? Now I know that this angle is equal to 37, but still for 2 minutes let's assume that this angle will be equal to theta. For 2 minutes let's assume this angle will be equal to theta. I know what the value of theta is, by the way. What is the value of this theta? The value of this theta is 37. I think everybody knows this. Yeah, and if that angle is theta, guys, this angle will also be equal to theta. Now let's make a triangle here. Okay, let's make a triangle. Let's say this is point A, this is point B, and this is point C. Okay, now if I ask you that in triangle ABC, what will be the value of tan theta? Then guys, what will be the value of tan theta? What will be the value of tan theta? Tan theta will be equal to BC divided by AB. Do you see that? BC divided by AB. I hope everybody understood. I really hope everybody understood. Okay, now let's say the length AB was equal to Y. Let's say the length AB was equal to Y. So I can write what? I can write tan theta is equal to 10 divided by Y, or Y is equal to 10 divided by tan theta. Alright guys, or which is equal to 10 cot theta. Now guys, if I want to find the value of the velocity, if I want to find the value of velocity, what I will do is I will just differentiate here. What I will say is that dy by dt is equal to d by dt of 10 cot theta. Dy by dt will be equal to d by dt of 10 cot theta, or I can write dy by dt is equal to minus 10 cosec square theta d theta divided by dt. Oof. आई होप गया ना सबके ऊपर से, गया ना सबके ऊपर से, गया ना सबके ऊपर से, गया नहीं गया सबके ऊपर से? ओहो हो. Oh, in the last explanation, is AP is equal to R? Yes, in the last explanation, my friend, AP is also, all three are equal to R. Now, because this is an isosceles triangle, AP is PC, and that's why AP will be R, because everybody knows that PC is equal to R already. Okay, I hope everybody understood. Now, differentiation, I hope you guys are good with differentiation. Okay, what I have here is, guys, dy by dt is equal to negative 10 cosec square theta into d theta divided by dt. D theta divided by dt. I hope Hamshadwaj, I remember you from yesterday, man. I remember you. Okay, now if you see this, guys, if you see this, I know the value of theta. Do I know the value of theta? I do know the value of theta. Theta is equal to 37 degrees. So cosec theta will be equal to what? That will be equal to 1 by sine 37 degrees. That will be equal to 5 divided by 3. Okay, guys. And also at the same time, do I know the value of d theta by dt? Do I know the value of d theta by dt? Yes, guys, I do know the value of d theta by dt. Do you know why? How do I know the value of d theta by dt? Do you know how do I know the value of d theta by dt? Because if the mirror is getting rotated, this ray will also get rotated. If the mirror is rotating with some angular velocity, this ray will also rotate with some angular velocity. Okay, guys, and how much will be the angular velocity here? How much will be the angular velocity here? It will be 2 times omega. It will be 2 times omega. Why will it be 2 times omega? We had done this yesterday. Do you remember? If the mirror rotates by an angle theta, then the reflected ray rotates by an angle 2 theta. I hope you guys remember this. If the mirror rotated by an angle theta, the reflected ray rotated by an angle of 2 theta. So here, if the mirror is rotating with angular velocity 1 radians per second, the reflected ray will rotate with angular velocity 2 radians per second. Okay, so d theta by dt will be 2. Oh my god, ये कहाँ से आया? It will be 2 radians per second. I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood. Somebody, Jayalakshmi wanted me to repeat. Jayalakshmi, please go through the solution once again. If you didn't understand, then comment. I will get back to you. Okay, I will explain once again if you didn't understand. Okay, but please go through the repeat telecast of this. You will understand. Okay. So guys, I can just write dy by dt here. I can just write dy by dt as negative 10 into 5 by 3 the whole square into 2, which will be nothing but minus 10 into 25 by 9 into 2, which is negative 500 divided by 9. This is dy by dt. Now, if you see, guys, dy by dt will be nothing but velocity of this spot. If y is decreasing with time, the spot will have the velocity dy by dt. Okay, so what will be the actual velocity of the spot? 500 divided by 9 meters per second. That would be the correct answer. I don't know if you guys have given me the correct answer. Let me check. Okay, let me check if you have given me the correct answer. Okay, if you have, then in that case I will tell it right now. Just 1 second. Okay, who is there? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? La la la, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here are the comments. Let me sort by the newest one first. The first person to give the correct answer was 500 by 9. Oh ho 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 ho. Sam Niran. Sam Niran was the first person to give the correct answer. Okay, the correct answer is given by Sam Niran. Sam Niran. Is Sam Niran here, guys, today? Is Sam Niran here? I don't know if Sam Niran is here. Is he here? I hope so. Guys, if you understood the last explanation, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not, you can give me a thumbs down as well. I won't mind and I will explain again if possible. Okay. All right, but before you go home today, guys, once again, I have a question. I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys. Okay, and this is a good question. Okay, this is a good question. I hope so. Everybody will understand. This is the question. I have a mirror here at an angle of 30 degrees. Okay, and I have an object here going vertically up with 10 meters per second. Find the velocity of image. Find the velocity of image in I cap, J cap, K cap form. Okay, or in the Cartesian form. Find the velocity of image in IJ form. Here is just I and J form. Okay, बताओ मेरे को. Write the answer in the comments, guys. Write the answer in the comments. Whoever gives me the correct answer, I will take his name in the next class. Okay, Sam Niran, if you did it, very, very good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now next, let's talk about for 5 minutes, guys. Let's talk about the platform of Vedantu. If you are here and if you like this lecture, guys, then you should definitely check out Vedantu's platform. Okay, if you're preparing for 11th and 12th, if you're in 11th or 12th and preparing for JEE or NEET, this platform is just for you. If you take a pro subscription, guys, if you take a pro subscription, guys, you get full access to all live courses. You get full access to all live courses. If you miss lectures, then we also have something called micro courses. Okay, and you get full access to those micro courses as well. These are just live lectures after live lectures after live lectures. You take as many as you want. Okay, all the subjects are covered in great detail, guys. All the subjects are covered with faculties with more than 5 years of experience. You can choose the language in which you want to study. Here I will only teach in English, but if you want to study in Hindi, you can go to Vedantu platform and choose your language as Hindi. Every time a teacher is teaching in class or master teacher is teaching in class, there will be class teachers there inside the class who are there just to solve your doubts. So when a master teacher is teaching, class teacher will solve your doubts. Okay, so in class you don't get behind, you don't stay behind. Okay, and of course with Vedantu you can always study from the safety of your home. You get all the tests and everything, the notes, the tests, the assignments, everything from the safety of your home. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay, so how much does the Vedantu subscription cost, guys? If you take a 1 month subscription, it will cost you 6,999. But if you take it for a longer period, the per month price reduces. If you take it for a longer period, the per month price reduces. If you see, this is barely 2,500 a month. This is barely 2,500 per month. Okay, and also at the same time, if you use my coupon code AAPPRO, then you get additional discount and this reduces further to 2253. Okay, you get additional 15% discount and this reduces to 2253. So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to vdnt.in/ytpro and sign up today. All right. Also at the same time, if you want notes of this lecture, please join our group Momentum with Vedantu, guys. Please join our group. I will post the notes here, and we are coming up with more things, more activities on the Momentum with Vedantu group. We are going to have a lot of fun there. Okay, we are going to post puzzles, brainstorming puzzles. We will have interesting scientific facts, you name it. All the things that will make physics interesting will be given there. Okay, but also notes and assignment related to this class will be there. Okay, so join our group Momentum with Vedantu. Okay, now for tomorrow I will see you guys now. That's it for today's class, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, have a nice day, everybody, and come back here tomorrow. Okay, all right, guys. Bye.